So, a few months ago, the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, issued what was described as a code red alert. This basically meant that ChatGPT was in panic mode because it was losing a lot of numbers when it came to the users due to the rapid advancement of AI tools in the market. At the time, ChatGPT was starting to fall behind in terms of efficiency, how it worked, and the results that people were getting compared to its competitors. But since then, OpenAI has apparently made a number of improvements. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you those improvements, putting them to the test so that you know how you can potentially get more out of your ChatGPT, especially if you're not ready to switch over to another AI tool as of yet. So I'm going to go through around 4 or 5 different use cases. We're going to start off with one of the first ones, which is the fact that OpenAI is better when it comes to long context reading. And what this means is that you're able to give your ChatGPT a bunch of text in the form of a prompt, and it's going to be able to action everything you told it to do. So as I said, I'm going to be putting it to the test and we're going to see if it's going to do exactly what I tell it to do. And the prompt that I'm going to enter is going to be to create some sort of a step-by-step blueprint for a digital product that I'm thinking about launching. So for me to get that prompt, as you guys already know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you can go over to this tool over here. And what this is going to do is that it's going to build out a fully detailed prompt based on the options that you select as you're going through the step-by-step questions. So if you want to gain access to this for free at the time of me making this video, you're going to be able to do that. Top or second link in the description down below. So we're going to start off by, of course, selecting the AI tool, which in this case is going to be ChatGPT. And the goal of what I'm doing right now is that I want ChatGPT to build out a fully interactive step-by-step blueprint when it comes to what I need to do if I want to build one of these digital products. And the one that I'm going to go with in this example is going to be an AI-powered info product. So what this prompt builder is going to do is take me through a series of different questions. So I'm just going to quickly answer them. What type of info product do I want to create? A faceless one, on-camera one, or a hybrid model? I'm going to say a faceless video info product. What's my skill level when it comes to creating digital products? I'm going to say that I'm pretty advanced because I've been doing it for the past few years now. What niche do I have knowledge or experience in? I'm going to go with dropshipping and e-commerce out of all of these different options. Again, guys, this is just for demonstration purposes. And then I'm going to click on next. Will your info product require screen recording demonstrations? I'm going to say yes. Do you have an idea of what your topic will be about? I'm going to say how to use AI with dropshipping. So we're going to go with that, and then I'm going to click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, this prompt builder has now come back with this detailed prompt, and all I need to do is just click on this button over here. It's going to be saved to the clipboard. And when you now paste the entire prompt into ChatGPT, you're going to see that there's a lot of text that it's going to need to analyze, it's going to need to make sense of, and it's going to need to do exactly what the prompt has been instructed ChatGPT to do. So again, there's a lot of details in it. We're going to see if it's going to do a good job or not. So if you're following along with what I'm doing, you just need to select the plus icon, come over here to more, and then select canvas mode, and then click on enter. Okay, so far so good. We can see ChatGPT has gone straight to work to start building out this step-by-step dashboard. So it's coding everything. It's going to take probably a minute, 2 minutes for it to complete. So as always, I'm going to wait for it to be done. And as soon as it has, I'm going to be back ASAP. Okay, guys, I'm back. And as we can see, it seems to have completed exactly what I told it to do. Now, by the looks of it, I would say that it does look a little bit basic in comparison to another AI tool that I'm going to show you in a moment. But I would say, it's done the basic things I've told it to do. It's given me the product titles, given me the blueprint when it comes to the curriculum for this info product. It's also given me the idle chapters for me to use if I was looking to make an ebook as a bonus product for this info product. So as we can see, everything seems to be here, but I would say that it's lacking a bit of interactive or dynamicness when it comes to the overall design. And generally speaking, yes, it's listened to the instructions in the prompt, but I would say just by looking at it first glance, it hasn't come back with the best answers possible. And by no means is this a AI comparison video, but the only reason why I know all of this is true is because if I was to enter the exact same prompt into Gemini, which I'm just going to do right now, I'm going to paste everything in there just like this and select canvas mode, leave it on fast, and then click on submit. Gemini is going to do the exact same thing. It's going to write out all of the code. It's going to structure the exact same interactive blueprint. So once again, as soon as it's done, I'm going to be back straight away. Okay guys, so here we go. This is what Gemini was able to come back with. Let me just make it full screen because it's going to be slightly better when it comes to viewing everything. Okay, so this is the blueprint that Gemini was able to come back with, and you may not be able to tell, but it's definitely 5 or 10 times better than the one that ChatGPT came back with. It's come back with all of these different titles for this info product, and also the searches in terms of what people are searching for on Google. It's come back with a detailed blueprint of how I should structure it, course materials when it comes to what to include, and it's a lot more detailed, a lot more structured. If we take a look at the competitor list, it's actually come back with a list of different people that are selling a similar info product, and I'm going to be able to click directly into their page. Instagram reel ideas and the volume in terms of how much potential views I'm going to get based on the topic of my info product, and generally everything I need to do when it comes to setting up this store in the best possible way. So again, this isn't an AI comparison video. I just thought I'd show you what Gemini is capable of doing. Even though ChatGPT is pretty decent, you still need to be aware that there's other AI tools that's going to be able to do a better job for completely free. But this now brings me on to another apparent update that ChatGPT has made. If we just take a look at their website, this is what they're claiming ChatGPT 5.2, which is their latest model, is able to do in comparison to the previous model, specifically when it comes to spreadsheets. And if you didn't know, spreadsheets is actually a good way of you getting started with digital products when it comes to getting a store up and running. So we're going to see if it's able to build a sellable spreadsheet as it shows in this image over here. So what I'm going to do is, of course, go back over to the prompt builder. And I've already got the prompt, so what I'm going to do is paste everything in there just like that, just instructing ChatGPT to build out the spreadsheet with formulas, with tables, with graphs. And I'm just going to click on enter. And once again, it's got a lot of text. Let's see if it's able to analyze it properly and come back with exactly what I asked for. Okay, guys, so within 2-3 minutes, it's now come back with the spreadsheet. So it's going to give me a preview over here. I'm going to be able to open it up. So this is the spreadsheet that it came back with. And I would say for the most part, once again, it hasn't done a good job. And no word of a lie, guys, I'm not making this video as a way to bash ChatGPT because I use it on a regular basis for a number of different things. But in terms of the improvements that they're claiming that they've made, I can't really see it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Claude is an AI tool that I've been testing out now for the past month, maybe 2. And the things that it's able to do are actually quite impressive. So Claude is able to build out sellable spreadsheets as well. I've already got the prompt, as you can see over here. So I'm just going to copy it. I've told the prompt builder that I want to make a spreadsheet using Claude. So I'm just going to copy it just like this. Paste everything in there just like that. Make sure that I'm on the highest version or highest model of Claude, which is Sonnet 4.5. And then I'm going to click on enter. And once again, within a few minutes, it's come back with this downloadable spreadsheet. So I'm just going to download it so that we can get a better look. And here we go, guys. This is the spreadsheet that Claude was able to make. And this is one of the best spreadsheets that I've personally seen in a long time. We got the pie chart over here. We got the bar chart. We've got the line chart. We've got all of these different months. Everything is formatted. Everything is connected. And it also comes with a detailed instruction page if someone wanted to purchase this. And I've actually already built a website using Hostinger's AI website builder for me to start listing out all of these different spreadsheets. So as you can see, this is the site over here. And this now brings me on to one of the next updates that ChatGPT has made, which is with the image generation tool. So as you guys can see over here, ChatGPT has a new feature that I would say is probably one of the best image generation tools out of all of the different AI tools that I'm using right now. Now, of course, there's Nano Banana. There's ways that you can use Google to generate images, but ChatGPT is definitely good when it comes to following instructions. And I'm sure that this feature isn't going to let me down with the test that I'm going to do right now. So what I'm going to do is going to be to make an image for this site. What I'm going to do is tell ChatGPT that I want to make a similar image to this one that you can see on the homepage. There's this guy that's using this laptop and he's got this spreadsheet on the screen, but it's not the exact same spreadsheet that I've got listed. And if I just click into the editor, go over here, click into the image, and then click on free images, all I'm going to do is just type in spreadsheet. As we can see with Hostinger, they've got multiple different images that I can use for completely free, but the only issue with it is that it's not going to be the exact same spreadsheet that I've got listed. So I want to see if ChatGPT is able to help me do this. So what I'm going to do is just take a screenshot of the spreadsheet just like this. Then I'm going to go over to the image generation homepage. I'm going to drag it in there just like that. And then I'm going to enter this prompt that says, make an image for my website homepage. I want there to be a male using their laptop on a clean modern desk with my spreadsheet on their laptop screen. Pretty straightforward. It should be able to do a good job. So what I'm going to do is click on enter, and instantly it's gone straight to work to start creating the spreadsheet. So I'm going to give it maybe a minute for it to do what it's doing, and I'm going to come back and show you what it was able to come back with. All right, perfect. So as you guys can see right there, the image has now been generated, and by the looks of it, it looks okay. Maybe there's some slight changes that I might want to make to it, and all I need to do is just enter a prompt. But the really good thing about ChatGPT's image generation tool is that the images automatically come in high quality, and you're going to be able to download it with no watermark. So you're going to be able to click on download just like this. And if I wanted to now use this on my website, I'm going to be able to do so if I just click on edit image, click on replace image. All I need to do is just drag and drop the image in there just like that. Click on select, and there we go. Just like that, the image has now been updated on my website for me to use without having to pay a single graphic designer. But this now brings me on to one of the next improvements that OpenAI has made to ChatGPT. And I've just given you a quick example of it, which is multi-modal inputs. And what this basically means is that you're going to be able to either insert text, insert images, audio files, and it's going to be able to analyze it and answer your prompt, answer your question in the most efficient way that it's able to do. But in addition to that, it's also able to build fully functional web apps. So I'm going to show you these two different improvements all at once. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, let's say if I wanted to replicate this web app that you can see on the screen, what this does is that it helps Etsy sellers calculate the return that they're going to get depending on the price of their product, depending on how much it's going to cost them, advertising fees, so on and so forth. So people can use this when it comes to just getting an idea of what the potential profit is going to be in terms of what they're selling. So if I wanted to build something similar to this, but instead of it being about Etsy, I wanted it to be about Shopify. To give you an insight into both the multimodal input feature as well as the coding feature, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this just like that once again. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, drag and drop it in there just like this. So I'm telling it to analyze this image like I did before of the spreadsheet. And I'm also going to enter this prompt. And all I'm doing is telling ChatGPT that I want to build a similar ROI calculator to this, but I want it to be about Shopify. I want it to be fully functional, and I want it to have graphs, and I want it to be a green color. So this is a pretty detailed prompt, and it's also going to have to look at the image and make sure that it builds something similar. So what I'm going to do is just click on enter. Okay, so it's instantly gone to work, analyzed the image in less than 2 seconds. It's now writing out the entire code for this app. And again, it shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to be back as soon as possible. Okay, guys, so that took about 1.5 minutes, but here we go. It's come back with all of this code. And with this code, what you're going to be able to do is put it directly into your website, or what you can do is switch over to preview mode. So right here, this is what it was able to build. And I'll say that it's definitely very similar to this one over here. It's really good by the looks of it. We're just going to double check, make sure that it's functional. Let's say if I'm going to get around 50 orders, the product cost is going to be around 7, shipping cost is going to be around 9. It's also automatically integrated all of the different Shopify plans as well. That's really good. I didn't tell it to do that, as well as the payment processor. So I'm just going to select this and then click on calculate. And there we go. It's been able to calculate everything, and it's going to be with this ROI calculator that I'm going to be able to use in any way that I want. I'm going to be able to use it for completely free. I'm going to be able to use it as a lead magnet if I wanted to get someone to my info product. And this is something that you're going to be able to do with any niche with the help of ChatGPT. But to be completely honest, I do have to say that ChatGPT isn't the best when it comes to doing what I've just shown you. There's so many other AI tools out there that's able to do a better job. We've got things like Claude, Google AI Studio, Google Anti-Gravity, the list goes on and on. But if you are an avid ChatGPT user, you use it all the time, you don't really want to use any other tool, it's going to be able to do the majority of what you want it to do when it comes to building these different web apps. But moving on to one of the next updates that OpenAI has made that you need to know if you're a regular ChatGPT user, which is their new shopping features. So ChatGPT has definitely been moving more and more in the direction of being able to bring shoppers and businesses together. And this has been done in a number of different ways, whether it's just by recommending products based on what people enter into ChatGPT, or if it's done with their new one-tap checkout, which is restricted to certain type of stores in certain locations, but they're rolling it out more and more. The reason why this is a big deal is because if you're someone that is thinking about maybe building your first ever, maybe digital product or whatever type of product, if you know how to get your digital product ranked in AI tools like ChatGPT, they're going to be able to potentially show it to more and more people. And I just want to give you an insight into this because this is definitely the future when it comes to AI shopping. So as an example, let's say if I was someone that wanted to become a travel content creator and I wanted to buy an info product to help me in a step-by-step process, what I may type into ChatGPT is this: can you recommend a resource for me to learn how to become a travel content creator? From there, the person can now click on the plus icon and you're going to see this option that says shopping research. And once again, guys, this is just for demonstrational purposes only. So what ChatGPT is going to do is analyze my prompt. It's now come back with what is my preferred learning format. I'm going to say video course. What is my budget range? Let's say up to 300. What is the area that I'm looking to focus my learning on? Let's say if it's going to be social media growth, I could select it like that. And what ChatGPT is going to do is create a list of different products that meet my criteria. And there we go. It's now come back with all of these different options when it comes to all of these different info products where people can now click into it. So let me click into this one. And it's instantly going to take the person directly to the landing page where they're going to be able to check out straight away. And the reason why I thought I would show you this particular feature is that there's so much potential when it comes to being able to build and launch something like a digital product, because you can either get promoted by ChatGPT for completely free. You can use paid advertising if you want to go down the route of meta ads, or you could just post organic content for you to get potential customers that way. And this is something that I actually break down in my new step-by-step program. I'll show you what you need to know when it comes to building an info product just like this, how to get it built using AI, how to get it listed, how to price it, and just how to do things in the most effective way possible. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be either the top or second link in the description down below. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any type of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time going through the fine details of what you need to know when it comes to the step-by-step process of being able to build, launch, and scale a digital product this year. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.